I'm here with Stéphane.
Hello.
From which city are you from?
I live in Geneva and I work in Lausanne,
Okay, and why?
Switzerland.
Tell me about the work in Lausanne.
The work in Lausanne is I work as a psychologist. I'm a clinical psychologist, and I work in a checkpoint, which is actually quite similar to what 5016th Street does in a much smaller scale, of course. So I see people that come and see me for lots of different reasons: anxiety, depressions, and also chem problems, chemsex problems.
So I imagine Lausanne as a cute little small innocent city where nothing goes wrong and there's no chemsex there at all.
Well, that's what I thought in 2012 when I started working. I was thinking, yeah, chemsex is like problems for a big city like London.
Yeah.
But I have to admit I was wrong. About a third of the people that I see come with issues of substance use problems in the context of sexuality.
And so not a lot of crystal meth, you say. It's mostly things like what we call methadone, but things like 3-MMC.
Yeah, catenones, synthetic catenones, and G, basically. Yeah.
And we've had a good talk today, so it's kind of the similar kind of things. It's people struggling with enjoying gay sex,
Yeah.
feeling disinhibited and free in the bedroom.
Yeah, I think there are many different motives for which people start to pick up chemsex.
Yeah.
Some will come because they feel uncomfortable with their body. The drugs help them feel better. Some people just are invited to try it, and they start like this, so different ways to arrive to chem use. I was reading this paper that said that one of the best predictor of chem use was where you lived, actually. So it's the city you lived. So I guess that's also.
That's interesting in Lausanne because it's one of the smaller cities there,
Yes, yeah.
but it is centrally located for all of the other bigger cities. So it's quite a heaving scene there.
Yeah. It's the second biggest city in the French part of Switzerland. But it's still a very small city. But it's centrally located, as you say, and it has kind of a big gay nightlife. Actually, not clubs so much, but parties that are regularly organized and where people come from all neighboring states. Switzerland being a federal state, so you have different states, and people come to these parties to have fun.
And we were talking about proliferation, I suppose, or the way drug epidemiology in regard to chemsex happens, how it can sort of, I guess, sort of wealthier white gay men that can travel a lot and get be introduced to chemsex in other cities, introduced to crystal meth in other cities, and how in Switzerland that might be, there's not a lot of crystal meth now, but there's a lot of travelling that goes on to other cities to have fun, to Berlin to party.
Yes. Well, Switzerland is still a country where people's salary is quite high, so they have they can travel a lot in Europe, and it's not so expensive for them. So they go to Milan, to Madrid, London to party, and that's mostly where they pick up the habit of chemsex, and they bring it back home.
Okay. So they might either look for crystal meth when they come back home, or find ways to bring it back, or
yeah, some of them usually they buy it abroad, and the ones that I've seen talking about that, they buy it abroad. They buy it here in London, for example. They bring it back home rather than buy it directly in Switzerland.
well, I guess the guys, they're lucky to have you. They're lucky to have the Lausanne checkpoint where it's a good place to go and talk about those issues. No judgment, huh?
No, of course no. We have a team of nurses and doctors and psychologists, and I think it's a really it's like a family. It's really nice, and we love our work, and we're dedicated to serving the people that come and see us.
It's nice, it's really important. I'm going to visit.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, I would love to. And people back home, they all know your name, and they all would love to meet you. They were very jealous that I was coming to see you.
Well, I'm very promiscuous and very available, so no problem. I just want to thank you again for doing your work, but mostly for doing it with such love and kindness and passion. Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Bye bye.